Ladies and gentlemen, this is tonight's co-main event. This bout is sponsored by the Home Loan Expert, and it's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the Shamrock Fighting Championships Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting tonight out of the Bogart Smokehouse blue corner. He holds a professional record of 5 wins, 3 defeats. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighed in at 133.6 pounds. Fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska, Ashton No Chance Caniglia. Across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the First Form red corner. He's a veteran of the Ultimate Fighter Season 29. He holds a professional record of 6 wins, no defeats. He is your 2019 Shamrock FC Fighter of the Year. Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing in at 135.8 pounds. Fighting out of Freeburg, Illinois, Dustin Scrappy Lampros.
Referee Dwayne Best has the call for our co-main event. This fight is 3 5-minute rounds in the Shamrock FC Bantamweight division. Both of these guys very similar in builds, very similar in technical abilities from what it says on paper. Let's see how it plays out.
I'm very interested to see how Dustin comes out in this fight. You know, oftentimes he comes out and shows his opponents very little respect. You know, the last time we saw him in the cage, he tried to work his stand-up. Let's see how he does tonight.
Touch of the glove. Scrappy takes the center of the cage. Working that jab.
Both guys filling each other out. Caniglia kind of throws a little feeler kick, doesn't really commit. Nice leg kick there by Scrappy. I like to see Caniglia set those up. He's just throwing some big kicks without actually really setting anything up. Same for Dustin.
Yeah, Scrappy working that front leg. Oh, big straight jab there out of Scrappy.
Nice leg kick there by Dustin.
When you start to chop out that front leg, you take the ability to shoot.
Yeah, absolutely. You start taking out the legs, and, man, it can take away your ability to shoot, take your ability away to actually set up any sort of real striking. Caniglia seems very reserved here.
We are also seeing a Scrappy, though, that's not just coming out with blatant disregard.
Yeah,
he's very methodical right now.
Very much so. He's picking his shots. He's in and out. Every time he throws a kick, it's in range.
That front leg is hurting.
Nice
it was to the point that Caniglia changed stances there at the end. Yeah. Scrappy now looking for the guillotine.
He's got that neck. Yeah, I don't know how many more kicks Ashton could have taken there. He's probably happy to get to the ground here. Dustin has that neck. He's in side control here. Doesn't really have much he can do with it, though. He wants to flatten Ashton out. Ashton's trying to stay on that hip so that way he can create some sort of movement and get to his feet.
This is a tough position here for Caniglia. Now Scrappy doing a good job dropping some elbows.
Nice elbows there. Yeah, Caniglia needs to get an underhook with his right arm. I mean, he's on the left hip. He wants to get an underhook with that hand, with that right arm, and try to get to his feet. This
is a bad position here for Caniglia. He's still got plenty of time. We're just halfway through round 1 here. Scrappy doing a great job of keeping that side control, heavy pressure.
Yeah, he's staying very calm, very relaxed here, not forcing anything. You know, landing some good shots when he can. Couple big right hands there.
Oh, big shots out of Scrappy.
Ashton's gonna try to wrestle up there, though.
Yeah, Caniglia working for that high crotch.
Yeah, now he switches to the single there. Dustin has that underhook, though. Almost kind of doing like a little bit of a power half there to kind of defend that. Power underhook, if you will. Good job by Dustin defending.
Yeah, Lampros comes into this fight with 4 KOs and 2 submissions, so he has always finished his fights.
Dustin trying to pick his shots there. Ashton just driving forward. He has that left leg. Oh, nice fist, hammer fist there by Dustin.
I felt that one all the way over here.
Yeah, you could hear it. Dustin's doing a good job controlling that ankle of Ashton, not allowing him to really drive into him. He's trying to flatten him out some by pulling that ankle. Ashton just
nice move by
forward.
Yeah, nice move by Caniglia to get up. I don't know if I would have dropped down for that ankle pick though, because he's getting clocked from it.
Yeah, he ate another shot there. Dustin's doing a good job just staying patient, defending. Maybe start hitting the body here. Back on their feet. Ashton looks very tired. He clearly wants to just go straight for the shot.
Yeah,
he does not want to stand up.
He is definitely working hard as we are down to under 20 seconds here in round 1.
He's got to be careful. Dustin's trying to spin around and get that back, but Dustin can also get a Dars or an Anaconda. I mean,
yeah, there's a lot from this position.
Yeah, when you recklessly shoot like that, you leave your neck exposed. Dustin kind of working a little bit of a guillotine there at the end.
Wow, he looks tired.
Yeah, and
Caniglia looks tired walking into the corner.
You see the way he's walking, that left leg, he's not putting a lot of pressure on it. I think those leg kicks really took a toll on him, and he can't stop thinking about it.
Well, it takes everything away from you. It stops the ability for that shot, for the takedown. It stops the ability to turn correctly for throwing a hard kick in the back. Once you lose your front lead leg, you've got real issues in the fight.
Oh, yeah, and it happened very quick in that first round. I have to imagine Dustin knows that. He's going to come out and probably be a little bit more aggressive this second round.
Second round of this 3-round contest. Jeremy Johnson along tonight with Bellator veteran Adam Meredith. Dustin Scrappy Lampros in the red tape. Ashton Caniglia in the blue tape.
Quick touch of gloves. Dustin takes the center of the cage, comes forward. Kind of shows a little bit of an uppercut there just in case Caniglia wants to go for that shot. He's ready. Dustin's just waiting for that shot so he can try to land that big uppercut on the way in. Nice
Again, chopping that front leg.
Caniglia can't just sit here with his back on the cage and just wait.
But as you can see, he almost loses it in the turn because of that front leg. And the shots just aren't working.
Yeah, he doesn't really have the ability, like you said, to explode or create any sort of
Caniglia is tired.
He's almost crawling.
He's getting lit up.
He's just diving and diving for that takedown. Dustin's just defending and trying to land some big shots where he can.
Huge hematoma there coming under the right eye of Caniglia.
Yeah, Dustin forces him to stand up. Little 1-2 inside leg kick there by Caniglia.
That's what he needs to do. He's got to start throwing the combos.
Didn't seem to phase Dustin, though. He's just standing right in front of him. Feints that push kick there. Again, just showing him, hey, I'm ready. If you want to go for the shot, I'll hit you with that uppercut. Nice little inside leg
Caniglia has
kick
got to get off the cage.
Yeah,
he's got to get out of this spot. He's just sitting.
He has to move. He has to circle. He can't sit here with his back on the cage and just wait. He's allowing Dustin just to pick the shots that he wants.
And tear that front leg up.
Oh, yeah. Nice little body kick there.
But this is the most respect that I have ever seen Scrappy give an opponent.
Ooh, wing and a miss.
And if you've noticed now, Caniglia has went to southpaw.
Yeah, he just switched to the southpaw. Yeah, Dustin's staying very patient here.
Oh, straight jab.
Picking his shots, trying to really show how much he's grown. Getting those minutes in the cage.
This is something Scrappy needed.
Nice leg kick there, fires back with his own leg kick. Ashton in that southpaw stance, he's trying to do that leaping hook.
But he's coming straight forward. He's fighting linear. He's fighting forward and backward. You can't do that in this position, especially where he's at on the cage. He's got no place to go backwards.
Yeah, it seems that he really only feels comfortable throwing that lead hook and that that leg kick there. Dwayne Best is he's right on top of the action, just looking at Caniglia's eyes, just trying to see how is he responding. Is he going to be able to intelligently defend himself? Ooh, nice little shot attempt there. Dustin just steps out of it.
Oh.
Big shot there by Dustin.
Minute and 30 left. The other thing that I've noticed here is that Caniglia is no longer taking a shot. He's dropping to his knees to try to get the takedown. He's not actually pushing forward.
Yeah, it's almost more of a low single, but again, like you said, he's not coming forward and trying to penetrate with it. He's just dropping and trying to grab that ankle. I almost wonder if Dustin's being too patient here. I mean, you don't want to put yourself in a bad situation. However, you have a guy clearly hurt, back on the cage, not able to do a ton. Nice sprawl there by Dustin. Couple hammer fists.
Yeah, big hammer fist there. Caniglia coming off a win in his last outing. Only made it 34 seconds into round 2. Lampros, on the other hand, a quick first round TKO in his last outing.
Dustin, the fresher of the two for sure. I mean, he's putting it on Ashton right now. I mean, landing a lot of big shots. Ashton just seems to be in survival mode, just trying to get what he can, but not really setting anything up. Ooh, big head kick there.
Big breath out of Caniglia, 10 seconds. This will now be officially the longest fight in Dustin Lampros' career.
Which is a good thing. It's a good opportunity for growth. I would like to see him come out in this third fight and be a little bit more aggressive. The normal Scrappy that we're a little bit more used to seeing. He's in an opportunity here where he can probably finish this fight.
As I said, Lampros coming into this fight only had 18 minutes of cumulative fight time. He's now working on 10 minutes, so that's, 3/4 of what he's had his entire career.
He's going to double his fight time tonight.
Absolutely.
If you're in Dustin's corner, I gotta imagine you're telling him, come out, put this guy away.
It's time to light him up.
Yeah.
It's time to light him up. Caniglia has to do something other than trying for that shot. He's got to stand, he's got to trade, he's got to do something.
This is your third and final round.
Third and final round here.
Caniglia stepping softly on that leg and it kind of immediately backs up right into the cage.
And goes back to southpaw stance.
Yep. Lots of kicks here. He's just trying to keep Dustin off of him.
Lampros again.
Oh, big kick there. Was that a low blow? Did it hit him low?
I think that was a low shot. Gonna call that one a low blow. I'm hoping that we can get it on the instant replay.
You know, he has 5 minutes to recover here.
And I think he's going to need it.
He's going to need all 5 minutes. I don't know if it was the low blow or him just being tired. Dustin doesn't think it was a low blow. Dwayne Best assures him it was.
Caniglia just said, give me a minute. Again, taking a low blow is a tough one, especially this late in the fight.
Oh, yeah, when you're tired and then you get a low blow, it zaps every last ounce of energy that you might have had.
No matter what the crowd says here, as they are booing. He still gets 5 minutes to recover, no matter what.
I wish we could see the
Scrappy's kind of taunting him now. This crowd is going nuts.
In the event of a low blow, the fighter has 5 minutes to decide if he is able to continue.
I think Ashton's going to take every second.
Absolutely he is. But what it does is it gives him time to breathe, but it also gives Scrappy time.
Yeah, Dustin also has time to relax here.
Caniglia back to his feet. Here we go. Quick show of respect. Let's see if Scrappy turns up the heat.
Yeah, we'll see what Dustin does here to respond. Ooh,
oh!
Big leg kick there. Dustin just putting the pressure on him.
Also, I've noticed now that since that with that chopping of the leg, Caniglia has now started to fight squared up. He's putting his shoulders completely parallel to Lampros. It's not what you want to do. It makes you a big target.
Yeah, Dustin just keeping the pressure on, coming forward. But to your point, Ashton is just completely square right now. He's trying to land some shots. Dives for a takedown here. Nice sprawl by Dustin.
Yeah, Lampros doing a great job there. Again, he shut him down. There wasn't much on the shot. Again, I have to say that it comes into those leg kicks, that it's taken the ability to put power behind the shot.
Completely agree. I mean, from the opening bell, Dustin was really chopping away at those legs, and you could just see the result here in the third round.
Now Dustin here trying to get that position, holding him down, making him real tight.
Yeah, he wants to try to kind of snap him and circle around so he can take his back here. Hope he's going to just disengage and make him pay. Dustin clearly just wants to keep it on the feet here.
Absolutely he does.
He does not want to get a submission. He wants the knockout.
Big shot. Lampros looking to finish. He is teeing off.
So watch that up kick. Big shots by Dustin. He's just pouring it on.
Good head control here out of Lampros. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the third round.
Just picking his shots. Ooh, kicking that knee there. Dustin has to be careful.
Yeah, that's a painful way to go.
He's allowing his knee to get kicked right there, and you know you don't want your knee to get hyperextended.
Big hands there out of Lampros again.
Big shots here. He's going to step out. Dustin just steps out, turns. Now they're back on the feet.
Dustin is definitely imposing his will here in this third and final round.
Anything he wants to do, he's doing at the moment. Dustin's doing a good job just staying in good range. He's not allowing himself to get too far away. Anytime anytime that Caniglia throws something, he's kind of sliding out just enough space and then right back in. Blocks that head
Scrappy
kick.
has is so
1
composed
minute
here.
remaining in this fight.
Dustin's talking to him a little bit.
1 minute remaining here in the third and final round of our co-main event of the evening. Jeremy Johnson along tonight with Adam Meredith live from Rivercity Casino. Oh, big one there out of Lampros.
Dustin seems to, he's looking to counter off those kicks. He'll block the head kick and then just come right back with some heavy shots. So gotta be careful.
Yeah, I would be worried of those knees.
He's gonna feel those in the morning.
15 seconds remaining. This may go to the judges.
Last 10 seconds here. Flying knee by Dustin. Doesn't quite land. I think Dustin just wanted to get the ring time in.
Dustin has now, in first time in his career, has had a fight go the distance. 15 minutes.
It was a great fight. Great fight by Dustin. I mean, he stayed very calm, very relaxed. Tried to work his game, picked his shots. Again, opened up the fight with those heavy leg kicks. That was the definer of the fight.
You know what's crazy, Adam? We still have more action to come as our main event is up next, and that is Ariane Zekti taking on Austin Bashy. Let's send this one up to the cage to Joe Parisi to give us our results.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 15 minutes and 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Your winner and still undefeated, Dustin Scrappy Lampros.
A huge win here for Dustin Lampros, going the distance for the first time in his professional career.
Yeah, he did a great job, though, of just maintaining composure, not getting too excited and putting himself in any bad positions. He picked his shots and just implemented his own game plan. He imposed his will.